So I keep hearing this commentary about people wanting Jalen Hurts to show a little bit more of his personality. What if he is? This is his personality, in my opinion. People are looking for something that may or may not even be there. All of a sudden, you got these stories about him being unapproachable. Some people might be scared of him, intimidated by him, things of that nature. And I've said this before, that's a you problem. It is not on Jalen Hurts to change who he is to accommodate other players. A team is built up of different personalities, and all of those personalities are not going to mesh. Doesn't matter if you're a quarterback or not. There are teams right now in the NFL, and the players don't like the quarterback. You look at what was going on with the New York Jets. You look at what was, if you want to go back a little bit, go back and look at what Jeff George was going through in Indianapolis. And I'm sure there's some other places and people could figure out some things. Heck, look at what was going on down in Arizona with Kyler Murray. So just because you're the leader of a team or you got that C on your chest doesn't automatically mean everybody likes you. Nor are they required to. But they do have to respect you. And even the respect factor, respect is earned. It is not given. And a lot of most situations now, when you got these rookies coming out of college and they step on the field and they are the quarterback, they automatically have the C on their chest. Regardless of whether they deserved it or not, they got it. Because people want to put those optics out there. Because he's the quarterback, he's the leader of the team. And sometimes that's not necessarily the case. You're going to tell me that Baltimore team, Trent Dilfer was the leader of the team? Ray Lewis was the leader of that team, unquestionably. So sometimes the media wants to put that out there because obviously the quarterback is the figurehead. So he's going to catch all the heat. He's going to get all the questions. He's going to get all the praise. But you cannot want somebody to step outside of their personality just to feed the media. And in this situation, that's what it looks like. People just want something to feed from Jalen Hurts. And the one thing Jalen Hurts has been since he got here is genuine. Like him or not, people they throw those adjectives on him. He's stoic and, however they want to describe him. That's his personality. That was his personality in college. And I'm guessing that was his personality in high school. It's based on how he was raised, the people he was around. That was the environment he came up in, the parents that he had, the situations that he's been in equals the personality that he has. And we don't have a problem with that. We damn sure didn't have a problem with it when he took us to the Super Bowl, when everybody didn't think that was possible. Now, all of a sudden, we have a bad year or a bad end of the year, a bad second half of the year. Now, all of a sudden, he's got to change his personality. Britton Covey already came out and said that whoever wrote the story about him being unapproachable and this, that, and the other, he already came out and said it was nonsense. It was BS. So where are people getting this from? And to me, it just seems like people in the media, people on social media have to come up with something because they have to fill in the gaps. Out of all the things you want to criticize Jalen Hurts on, his personality is bothering you? People who have never been on a team, it's a family dynamic. You don't like everybody in your family. You deal with them, you respect them, you might keep your distance, whatever the situation is. But that's just what happens. Same thing on a team. It is no different. You don't like everybody on your team. But at the end of the day, you cannot try to dictate what this kid's personality is. Because you, us, the media, are expecting something different. You heard something. Sources say he's not approachable. He needs to show more, I don't know what. And I keep trying to tell people, I don't give a damn what he does in his personal life, off season. You do what you do. But when football season starts and you step in that stadium at NovaCare and you step on that field at the Link, there is an expectation from you. he has filled it. Now, whether or not he's played well or not, that's where the criticisms come in. If you want to keep everything on the field, keep everything on the field. But you cannot. He needs to show more personality. You see, when he was at the Pro Bowl, he was showing his personality more. That's what we need to see more. No, you don't. What you saw at the Pro Bowl was somebody that was a little more loose because there was nothing on the line at the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl has zero value for Jalen Hurts playing flag football. So, yeah, he's going to be loose. Yeah, he's going to be, a little bit more jokey. But when it comes down to what you have during the season, you want that dude to be laser focused, no nonsense, and about his business. Period. Can he mature a little bit? Everybody goes through that. Everybody goes through that. Everybody is constantly maturing in their situation. Whatever job you're at, whatever medium you're in, what you do now is vastly different than how you were when you started. That's growth. That's maturity. The one person on the job you couldn't stand when you started might be the person you working with the best right now. That's okay. That's the way it's supposed to work. So all of these people coming out, all of these articles talking about he needs to have a little bit better personality. He needs to change it up, be a better leader. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't understand it. The stoic, quiet, measured Jalen Hurts that we saw last year was the dude that took us to the Super Bowl. Now you want to change it because now we don't have nothing to write about. Y'all must be crazy. Y'all better leave this kid alone. Let him mature at his own pace, the way he knows how to do it, and let him be the best that he can be in his own skin. The minute you ask somebody to change for your purposes, that's a problem. Because the last thing you want is somebody running your team, somebody steering the ship that is not true to himself. Jalen Hurts ain't that dude. So stop asking his personality to be different, to be better, based on whose opinion. He is what he is. And what he is what got us to the Super Bowl. Y'all better stop playing.